So you know the vibes. I'm on here to get my vent on, and it's the crack of dawn. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. My blinds happen not to be open, so this is what y'all gonna get. But I think it's kind of awesome. Just seeing how the light bounces off the camera and how the light reflects, even with the blinds closed. I'm not going to go too deep and get too analytical this early Sunday because I really came on here to vent more so than anything because this platform is one of my safe spaces I created for myself, a space where I can just unleash, be free, be uninhibited for, the most part, and then come back and reflect and see where I have grown, you know. And I took the opportunity to do some cleaning in my closets. I went into one of my closets and cleaned them out, and it was amazing. It was amazing the seeds that I had planted. Oh gosh, back in 2017, and we are in 2024. So let's count: 18, 19, 20. It's been like 7 years, 7 years since I've planted some of these seeds. I've also found, oh my God, beloved, when I tell you beloved, beloved books. I found Wayne Dyer's book, hardcover. Like, I didn't even know I had that book hardcover. And I've already dived in to him um, via YouTube. YouTube is a wonderful place. I don't know who created this shit, but yeah, you deserve the mansions, the everything that you have because you basically created opportunity for people to connect and also to share, and it's amazing. This platform in of itself is amazing. Um, but yeah, so I found a whole bunch of stuff and I threw away a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, it was a good experience. So now I have a whole bunch of room available for a whole bunch of new stuff to come, and I get to enjoy the fruits of the last 7 years of labor. So much has happened. Hey, three people, if you're just coming in, I'm already having a whole conversation, so you may have to catch the replay. But yeah, I'm finally enjoying the fruits from those seeds. Those seeds have sprouted up. Hello, Megan. And they have they have delivered some fruits. Thank you, Megan. I mostly come on here and vlog more than anything currently, even though it is a Super Tea podcast show. It's evolving, it's like a toddler. I don't know if you're a mom, Megan, or if you got nieces and nephews, but yeah, you know how toddlers are, right? Hey, okay. Your tax dollars have something to do with YouTube? Hmm, interesting. Like, are you an investor into YouTube? I think you should check Robinhood or maybe Webull or maybe check with your financial advisor. I'm not giving any financial advice over here, Taco. So yeah, uh, you are just a Social Security ninja. Okay, well, again, this is not the space for, I mean, we do live freely over here and we do live fearlessly, but I am not giving any Social Security advice neither. I'm currently not a government employee on the books. Dang, you can't even read. Oh wow, Taco. I see your intellect is at a level of, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not. I'm just gonna just dismiss you because you're on a whole different vibration. But I know you're seeking a higher vibration. That's what you came over here for. with your sarcasm and trying to be insultive, but it doesn't work when somebody is actually intelligent. Yeah, girl, he a hater. He about to leave. Yeah, Megan, don't worry. He was hating. He was hating and projecting. Some people feel that intellectuals don't come on here, and if they do come on here, they're all polished up. But not every intellectual gives a crap about being polished up or about getting views. Like me, for example, I'm not on here for views. If you come on here, great. Most of the time when I come on here, ain't nobody on this motherfucker. So I vent, I release, I have served my purpose. Oh, okay. No, no, no. You good. I was just going by the name. The name said Megan. You good, sir? I was just going by the name you got up there. So I'll just call you sir. Yeah, that dude was on another wavelength. But I get it because you see how this light shines through. It's just your mother's name. How old are you? Because the universe has been very, very repetitive with sending me youth. It doesn't just happen online. So that's how I know it's coming from the divine, what people may call God, that super mega force. What? How old are you, young man? Don't worry, I'm not gonna get rid of you. If I'm gonna just be mindful of what I say. Yes. How old are you? Another 9-year old. Okay. Um, and you're on your mother's YouTube page. So, do you have the opportunity to create a page for yourself? I'm just curious. My son is 25. I know, but you know what? I'm going to not be dismissive, um, purposely, because repetitively, I literally just told a family member this 2 days ago. Young people I feel like they're being thrown at me. I really feel like they're being thrown. Okay, congratulations, you're gonna be 10. Um, and young people are very, like their minds operate so quickly. And I feel like possibly they need adults who also um their minds operate quickly. Like we don't need to be slowing their brains down. We need to be feeding their brains healthy things. And there's a lot of stuff, a lot of information to take in. Um Again, my son is 25 years old, so I don't have a young child, but I'm a mother. So I'm always going to be a mother. And just because my son is grown doesn't mean like my mother instinct has shut off. It's still very, very, very active. And yeah, kids have been being thrown at me. I feel like not literally thrown at me, but I come on to here. There's a kid that comes on here at least every time I go live. I go outside, they're always next to me. I go on a class trip, and you'll be like, "Oh, you went on a class trip? Expect kids." No, I'm in college. I went on a college class trip, and yep, I feel more comfortable with, of course, the more mature people. So I was having a conversation. I spoke mostly with the professor. I spoke mostly with the marketer that was leading. the presentation, like I felt comfortable there. Like we have things in common. I'm not saying that I don't have anything in common with a young person, but I feel my only value to a young person is to give them some wisdom, give them some direction, and that's my value to them. And I'm at a point in my life where I am very strong on reciprocity. So I'm not saying that young people cannot also bring value, but in my perspective as a mother, um, yeah, I'm the one who's bringing the value to them. And I don't know if I'm really comfortable, but apparently it must be something that I'm supposed to do, and I've been getting the memos quite often throughout this entire freaking year. So I guess I need to just be like, okay, and surrender and start working on those different projects. I actually did create a YouTube channel specifically for children. And I am working on my first children's book. And I am working on well, I haven't started working on children's music in full transparency, but I know that's something for me to do. So those projects are in the making. And yeah, that'll be my way of being of service to them. I've even had the professors that I have sort of befriended and I sort of talked to even outside of, well, not outside of the school, but just outside of school topics. I have one professor in particular who is, I believe she's going for her doctorate. She works in psychology. um, she may already have her doctorate, to be honest with you, but she is a professor, and she deals in mental health. She's a counselor. Um, so I go and I unpack with her, and she's very, very easy to talk to, very comfortable. I mean, I know that's her job and profession, but I also, because of my spirituality, I vibe. So I pick up her vibrations, and I just feel comfortable, you know, just vibrant. That's not the word I'm looking for. I feel comfortable energetically. There we go, around her and speaking to her, and she's like, you should. What you gonna do when you finish here? Are you gonna go for another degree and start teaching? And I'm like, why do people want me to keep trying to put these kids on me? I love them. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. And I want to make products for them, make books for them, make music for them, be influential in their growth and development in a positive way. However, I don't want to deal with the bureaucracy of a public school system. That is what I don't want to do. So if I choose to teach in any capacity, it would be on a smaller scale, like at a Montessori school or at a private school, yes, or even create a school of my own, yes. But go into the public school system, heck to the no, because I could see me bumping heads with the middle management, and I'm good. I'm good on that. With the babies, like, nah, I'm good. Like, I would be extra vigilant. Nope, I'm good. Get somebody else to do it. I know my strengths, I know my weakness, and I'm a vigilant at heart. Will always been from the start, and y'all not about to send me in there to be rescue mom. And nope, I have another way. There's another way that I can still be of service, and that's to just give them more tools and expose them to uh, a more innovative, positive perspective, which many people are already doing. I hear it in the songs. The children's songs nowadays are much different than the children's songs that I listened to growing up. So there are a lot of innovative artists that are already in that space, and I'm going to join them. We get along there. I get along with the innovative artists and creatives in the space of making music, making books. That's where I'm gonna be at. I'm not gonna be in the trenches going against a bureaucratic system that is programming and dumbing down the babies. That's not what I'm doing. Because that thing is gonna fall apart. It's falling apart. No, you're okay. You are okay, young man. The fact that you even are listening to this for this amount of time shows your level of intellect. So, you know, it's good to be intelligent. It's good to purposely put into your mind positive intellectual things, because I know there's a lot of information out there, and it is easy to get distracted and to just be watching something that looks good, whereas it's really not being beneficial to your mind, to your brain. It's just putting images in there. And then what happens when the images go into your brain? What are they doing? You're going to think, oh, this is just what it should be. Though it shouldn't be. Life is much more than booty shaking, people cursing and fussing. And, you know, life is really, really so much more than that. Life is beautiful, and life is what you make it to be. And you have the opportunity, we all have the opportunity to make life amazing and make it beautiful. So I know you're young and it's pretty early to start thinking about, what do I want to do with my life? But you're here, right? So if you're here, that means you have a intellectual brain. Not saying people that's not here don't, but the fact that you are choosing to be here means that there is something perhaps extraordinary about you. So, what are the things that you like to do? Do you like cars? Do you like art? Do you like to travel? Do you like being outside? Do you go outside? I mean, I know you have to go outside, but like, do you go outside for play? Outside of like being part of a sports team, do you just go outside for yourself and play, with your friends and go do different things? Like, see what are the things that you like, because I guarantee you that in whatever it is that you like, there's a possibility to for you to do that, like, and make a career out of it, or monetize it, which means to make money in some type of way, shape, or form. What are you apologizing for? There's nothing for you to apologize for, a young person. Just think of, if, like, again, since you are here in this space, think of what it is that you like to do. You may like to. Where did you? I didn't even see no profanity up there. You're okay. I didn't see no profanity. Hell is not a it's not profanity. It's just a word. Get back to you. Don't be so subconscious about being wrong. Like, it's interesting because I watched this study and they were talking about how there's so much pressure on young people nowadays. And I'm going to go into a touchy subject, but they said that over the last 10 years, okay, excellent. That's a great sport. That's a good sport. It's always good to be outside playing. I have nothing against video games, okay? I play video games myself very rarely, but sometimes, And like, I grew up playing Mario Brothers and all of that stuff. But it's good to be outside and be active and be moving. So baseball is a great sport to play. Anyway, back to the study that I had recently read. It said that a lot of young people are have committed suicide because of the different pressures, and I'm just like, that's just outlandish to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I again, I'm a mother. My son is 25 years old, and even with all of the challenges, like that, I've always just still been full of and wanted to be full of, and wanted to just see what more life has to offer. And for a young person to not even have that perspective, like, oh, it's done. It's like, oh no, it's not. It hasn't even started yet. I really feel like mine's, even with all of the wisdom I have acquired along the years, all of the experiences that I have experienced, I feel like at this point, with a grown son, that my life is just beginning once more. So, like, just know that there's always more to explore, always more good to experience, no matter what the pressure is, because I know parents right now that got young kids must be going underneath a lot of pressure too, because they're dealing with this crappy economy, and then they want to prepare their kids so that their kids are not dealing with a crappy economy. So I get it. I get why it's the way it is, but it doesn't have to be that way, and there's definitely the opportunity for it to be better. So children, like, keep imagining, play. Um, your parents may be hard on you, but it's only because they love you and only because they want the best for you. Don't internalize it. And I know that's kind of tricky, but like, just we all have divinity inside of us. Adults, children, we have that divine spark within us. So tap into that, pray, tap into your divinity, and allow that to guide you, and know that when your parents are seem to be being difficult, it's out of a place of love and out of a place of trying to protect you. And there you go. The kids have taken over my channel for today, but whatever. um I'm gonna go to my other. I have another platform where they're not over there, and I'm gonna go vent over there. But thank you for tuning into the Super T Podcast channel. I will get my link, and I will be more active on my children's side, because apparently that's where I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be interacting with more young people, apparently. So, um, thank you, universe, for sending me this young person to remind me. You all have a great, wonderful day. Happy Sunday.